every one of us needs. I got wings on my back and I'm ready to leave. There is love in my heart that will help me to start my journey to within. With faith I must begin. Everybody wants, every one of us needs. I got wings on my back and I'm ready to leave. Part of my soul wants to race through the skies to get what I want, to reach what I need. Part of my soul wants to race through the skies to get what I want, to reach what I need.
The Hindi language. Anubhuti means place to experience. So we will experience together the event today. The program, sisters have made amazing program today to have us all experience what exactly meaning of the Diwali is. I'll just share about organization who are here first time for their benefit. BrahmaKumaris is a world mutual organization started in 1937, so some 9 decades ago. And in Bay Area, our sisters started serving in 1979. So it's almost 45 years. BrahmaKumaris sisters have been serving Greater Bay Area. And then in terms of Novato Center, this center has been established for 20 years now. We just celebrated our 20th year recently, and it's oasis within the city. And whenever I come here, I really feel peaceful and proud. So it's a full pack program, and don't leave without eating a beautiful dinner cooked by yogis. So make sure you stick around until the end. First in line, we have a video. Our Dadi Janki, who was the administrative head, she lived 103 years. Quite a remarkable journey. She inspired millions of people across the globe, and we'll be listening her wisdom on Diwali. And then also, Diwali is celebrated worldwide. It's so many countries now celebrates Diwali, and so we'll be listening to the well wishes from many parts of the world on the occasion of Diwali. So with that, we'll have a video.
दिवाली की मुबारक हो, मुबारक हो, मुबारक हो। ये ऐसे भारत के जो त्योहार है ना, उसकी खुशी भारतवासी तो अभी मैंने देखा है, कोई विश्व के कोना नहीं छोड़ रहा है, सेवा करते आ रहे हैं। सच्ची खुशी किसको कहा जाता है? खुशी वो जो कभी भी कोई भी आवाज दुख करना कभी न निकले। ये मेरी भावना है। तुम खुश रहो, आबाद रहो, न विसरो, न याद करो। माना क्या, कभी भी जो भी बात है ना, हो गई ना, कुछ नहीं है। तो ये कैसे होगा, क्या होगा? प्लीज कभी ऐसा आवाज दिल से न निकले। हैप्पी दिवाली, सारी खुशी। माना ही क्या, दीपक जलाओ, एक तो को देखो, दीवा जलाओ। अंधकार में दीपक चारों तरफ जगाते हैं, और हैप्पीनेस तभी है। मैं कानों में सुनाऊं बात क्या? हाँ, स्वीटनेस हो गई, मधुरवाणी, निर्मलता, सत्यता, धीरता, मधुरता। मुस्कुराता हुआ दिवाली, सच्ची दिवाली ये है। मुबारक मुखते नहीं करना, पर जो कोई है उसके दिल से निकले।
Thank you. It's a real honor to be here tonight. I want to thank Sister Elizabeth, Sister Hema, and of course Sister Vishali for inviting me. I always like to do a little research before I come to these festivals. And so when I researched for Diwali, the Festival of Lights, symbolizing the inner light that protects from the spiritual darkness, the victory of good over evil, hope over despair. And I believe we need that now more than ever. I hope you agree.
Yes.
The BrahmaKumaris, the world's largest spiritual organization run by women, are light, beautiful heart. Kindness and compassion are their guiding values. So grateful to be a part of your celebrations. Such pure joy witnessing your incredible community. So grateful for your presence here in Novato. Thank you for being the light, for your spiritual enlightenment, and for your unbridled, friendship. My wife Lauren and I love you and wish you much light and joy for you and your families. May Lakshmi visit your homes and bring you well-being and abundance of spirit. Thank you again for having me.
For that amazing research you did. I think Lakshmi is very much worshipped at this time of the year, and you know the accountants they closed the book this time of the year and start a new book, and that's another significance of Diwali time, that we close the account and invite the Lakshmi to grace us with wealth and happiness. So thank you for your message today. Really appreciate it. Next we have a Hammer Chrome, Cambodian monk. Come on up. Buddhist Society, we welcome you. The Cambodian Society, Buddhist Society mission is to preserve Cambodian Buddhist culture, assist the Cambodian people in the process of adapting to the new way of the life in the United States and preserve their identity, to operate for educational, artistic, religious, and charitable purposes. So thank you for being here.
you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tai Thai from BrahmaKumaris Temple, Buddhist Temple, San Jose. I am deeply grateful and honored to be invited to join you in celebrating Diwali once again. This joyous festival embodies love, joy, and compassion as we commemorate the triumph of light over darkness.
As I said before, in this country, we are so divisive amongst the community, and your message brings us all together and live in harmony and make this world a better place. So thank you for your message. Next, I'd like to invite Pushkar Shah. Are you here? I think you are here. Yeah, come on up. Really pleasure to have Mr. Pushkar Shah. He's a Nepalese peace and democracy activist and adventurer. In 1998, he set off from Nepal at the age of 25 for a world bicycle track. His goal was to spread a message of peace and hope. He has cycled around 150 different countries to date, so I'd like to invite him to say.
Om Shanti. I feel myself grateful to surrounded by the nice people in this evening. My mom gave me my name Pushkar, and people say me Pushkar, like push and car. Easy to remember. But I push bicycle since 1998, almost 27 years. I have been not around all, many parts of the world, 150 countries. And it's almost 300,000 kilometers. So by distance, by equator, it can cover 7 times the Earth.
Oh, wow.
And I'm a mountaineer. I summited Mount Everest in 2010. I found when I have been around the world, we have one sun, we have one moon, we have one sky, and we have one world. If we go every morning in sunrise place, we are living different faith. We are Buddhist, we are Muslim, we are Christian, we are Hindus. We all get same light and same heat in same time in every morning. Nature never divided us.
Next, I'd like to invite the main part of the event today. Like to invite the sisters from the Anubhuti Retreat Center, Sister Elizabeth and Sister Hema. Give them a big hand and I'll introduce. You have been here, been serving this community and Bay Area tirelessly for many, many, many years. Sister Elizabeth is the co-director of Anubhuti Center here, a spiritual educator since 1985. Her education and career included work in theater, music, and program management. And this place she has served with her heart, soul, and today she will be telling us about what Diwali is all about from her perspective and wisdom. With that, Sister Hema, please come on up. She is also co-director of the Anubhuti Retreat Center. She has been a spiritual educator with the BrahmaKumaris since 1982. She is still very young at heart and soul. So, having served in London, Oxford, Dubai, Los Angeles, and the Bay Area, her education in London led to her interest in serving the community and pursuit of a life of a spiritual service. So give them both a warm welcome.
MC. He's, if I may say, he's my brother. I mean, we've been serving together for 35 years, I think. But I've watched him grow with the city, and now he's with the Public Utilities Commission, and he's in management with the keeping the water safe. So, and here he is. And here you are. Thank you so much for coming. How is everyone? Yeah. Isn't it lovely to come together? It feels so good. And Honorable Tai Tuk, thank you so much for those words. Very heart-touching, and that you made the journey here. And Pushkar Bhai, my brother, I know we just sort of rattled, your journey, but I don't think we can comprehend walking or riding a bike around the world several times and ascending Mount Everest. But I think it's something else is pushing you. Some passion is driving you. So that's very inspiring. And we have our councilwoman, Pat Uckland, and she's been a friend of ours for a long time. Our dear neighbor and friend, thank you for being here. It means so much right now. And of course, our mayor, our brother and Mayor Mark Milberg, and I don't want to say "and" because, as they say, behind every great soul is another great soul. And we're in partnership, yes? Oh, and I see Sally. Hi. From the United Religions Initiative. And I see some really good friends. This is so special. Sister Hema and I have been serving together for 20 years. Have you known two women to serve together for 20 years? It's a feat unto itself. And I've learned so much. It's been, and I don't mean that like so much, but it's been such a rich journey. Sister Hema has taught me many things. She's been raised by Daddy Junkie, the elder woman that you saw, since she was, I guess, 13. So there is a lot of wealth in this room. I just mentioned those that I can see here, and for you to come, this is so special. And my dear brothers, sisters, we're embarking on a journey together, and we know these are unsettling times, isn't it? Yeah. But we've made it through a pandemic. We've made it through different challenges. Everything happens for us. You've heard this. Everything happens to help us to move forward. I know that whatever comes onto my plate, my bowl, that it's exactly what I can handle, and it's intended for me to build hope, resilience. And I was thinking, what creates hope, and not just settling for less hope, but to be a beacon of hope for others. What would my life need to be like? And I realized that I need to have an open heart. For anything to flow, to move, we need love. It sounds cliche, but I revisited this. And inside this package of love of the heart is the forgiveness. And I even forgive every moment. I forgive for tomorrow, so that as, scenes unfold, that I don't react in that situation, that I maintain a stance of mercy. And I thought, how do I do that? And I begin with myself, isn't it? Wouldn't I begin with myself, to have mercy for myself? And whatever mistakes I have made, right? Let those go. Am I ready to let those go? That I'm not begrudging someone else for my own mistakes. Not to be hard on myself, but I find wrapped up in whatever opposition comes my way, that there's something for me to let go. And as much as I am resisting that opposition, that's how much I need to see within myself and learn. So open heart. And to realize that really I'm playing out my part in this drama, this play of life. So who am I? Who am I behind the role, behind this costume? I came into this world, and one day I will leave this world. But what is it that I take with me? So this helps me in understanding advocacy, because I have an advocate spine. I want justice and not tomorrow. I demand justice today. And I realize that when I advocate with heat, do you understand? When I go against, this shouldn't be happening. How, you don't say this, do you? Do you ever say, why is this happening? Is that possible? This should not be happening. You turn on the TV, oh, you look at your phone, oh, this should not be happening. And then I realized that it's inviting me to go within and to become that which I want to see in the world. To be that loving presence. And then as I open myself up to this thought that I'm an eternal presence, and that my original qualities are of peace and love. Does the soul hunger for love? Is that true? Does the soul want peace, shanti? Does the soul want happiness? Yeah, it craves, the soul craves peace and happiness. So what does the body crave? The body craves water, proteins, minerals, right? Vitamins, because that's what it's made of. And in order to sustain the body, we need to consume that which the body's made of. And then back to the soul. I crave that which I am made of. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. And when I see joy in others and I see peace in others, I'm moved, I'm inspired in the face of challenges. When I see that they maintain that sense of purpose, I'm moved. So now, where do I plug in? Where can I get more of this love and peace? Any thoughts? How can I plug in and gain that spiritual strength and resilience and power? And for me, this is where God comes in. If we're going to be open-hearted, we're vulnerable, aren't we? If we're open-hearted, if I'm being forgiving and merciful. So I need protection. I need that spiritual strength and power. And so whatever our divine reference may be, whatever we call it, Allah, Jehovah, Ishwar, Buddha, whatever the name may be, universal peace, but a reference of goodness that maintains a continuum of those qualities. Can you imagine a being that, or a presence that maintains without fluctuating or deviating from truth? Can you imagine a being that never deviates from itself? I mean, just, the New Year's coming around the bend and we make resolutions for ourselves, and how many days are we able to keep those resolutions even? Some we can. So maintaining that stable connection, that's continuum for myself, I need to plug in. And this is where I can empower the soul. This is where I understood where I can be a beacon of hope for the world. So, HOPE, heart, open, protection, and empowerment. So I hope you can cherish that as I have, and it's helped me immensely. Not only just to overcome the challenges, but to, embrace them and say thank you, okay, right? In that moment, it's difficult. When we look back, right? When we look back at our life, we'll go, gosh, I wouldn't be where I am today if that event didn't happen. But when you went through it, it wasn't great, was it? It was a challenge. Now, what if I could maintain that perspective as things unfold? We hear these wise sayings, this too shall pass, right? This too shall pass. So healing is that flow from the heart, the head, the soul, and the body. Om Shanti.
Each one of you is a beacon of light. This festival is about light. I am light, connecting with the source. In Diwali days, it's all about, I'm sure a lot of you know the cultural thing. And being victorious over negativity, negative circumstance situations, whatever you're faced with. And memorial of that is King Rama coming back, and there are lights everywhere. Lights represents my inner awakening. And that inner awakening, what Sister Elizabeth was sharing, was connecting with the divine, the all-powerful. We all want to be loving, peaceful, happy, powerful. What's the magic ingredient? How do I do it? All of you have this beautiful little gadget in your hand that you love so much. Isn't it? Even at night in the bed, you like this, at bedtime or in the morning, you start with it, right? But what do you do? What do you have to do with it? What do you have to do with it for it to work? You have to charge it, no? Sometimes you put it in the morning, you say, oh, it's still on 25. Didn't get anywhere. Still on 25, what happened all night? Because you forgot to turn the switch on. You thought it was being charged, but it wasn't. Right? I think that's a story with us. And the story is, I am light. And I need to connect with the divine that is all-powerful. Only when I connect with that source will the power come. And the basis of that is only my thoughts. You don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to do anything else. You know the expression that says, as you think, so shall you become. You heard that expression? The basis of our life is our thoughts. Am I right? Are you in agreement?
Yeah.
For quite a few of us who are present in this room, we've come from another country. Another country, right? And there was, initially was just a thought, I want to go to America. It was just a thought. Think it over. And you acted on that thought. Right? You acted on that thought and you came. So our thoughts are very, very precious. So in order for me to awaken my own light, I need to pay attention on my own thoughts. Because my thoughts can be a means of my happiness. My thoughts can be means of my pain and sorrow. Situation has passed. But how am I doing it? Then I'm not light. It's a cloud over me. So let's experiment with connecting with the divine source. Tell yourself, out of 24 hours, this next 5 minutes is very precious for me. As they say, less is more. Sitting quietly here, this beautiful, serene place. I am light. I'm the child of divine. And divine being is light too. I'm connected. Like the sun rays coming.
Now, before I do that, I just wanted to acknowledge all the hard work of the volunteers too. I mean, you can see the decoration, how beautiful it is, and all the lights, and countless hours of their time to clean every corner of the center and just cook with so much love. So we appreciate all the volunteers to help this event make happen. And also, as many of you know, BrahmaKumaris is a non-profit organization, so we operate on a kind time of volunteers and resources, so we appreciate them very much. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce Program Coordinator for Anubhuti Retreat Center, Sister Vaishali. She's been Raj Yoga meditation practitioner for 25 plus years, and she is the one who helps to create the programs for the retreat center with her creativity and love and soul for the center. So she's going to go over the next phase of program, and thank you for being here.
Om Shanti. How many of you have heard the story of Diwali? Somewhat, kind of. Somewhat. So, I won't go into the story because we have our best friend Google. But we really wanted to make this story experiential. One thing that we hear story, and second thing is we experience that story. We hear a lot of mythological stories, but we don't know until we feel it. Do you agree? So today we are going to feel it. And how? So there are a lot of announcements. So I don't expect that you follow one by one, but first is about the Ram and Sita. How many of you have seen flyer and came? You have seen the flyer or ad and came? Oh wow. So you don't know what we are going to do. That's nice. So Ram and Sita are king and queen, and they had to go to exile because of some family drama. But when they came back home, the subject wanted to celebrate. But at that time, there were no lights. So it was night, and that's the time they came in. So all the subject lit earthen lamp outside their home. So they created the path of light. And then when the light is lit, because the Rama is the character of good, and Ravana is the character of bad, evil. So whenever there is a victory within ourselves, that when we battle, that, oh, should I do this? Should I not? And when our inner Rama wins the battle, that's the Diwali. And that's what we are going to celebrate. So we do have a replica about live Ram and Sita, and it is the character who is going to play the role of Ram. This person had no idea who Ram is, and spent hours and hours to study Ram's character. So we really appreciate the heart which he put into that. So I would like to show you that what are the activities are coming up, and what are the retreats and classes, what we offer here. And after that, we are going to go right into our crown ceremony. Oh my God, I think so I should have given instruction better. Please keep your crown in your hand and have light over the crown. We are not wearing it yet. Thank you.
It's true. Here's how. You walk bolder. You're not just wearing a crown, you're wearing a story, a statement, a dream realized.
Fingers. Like this. And hands with your arm.
Yeah, they're different colors, yeah.
And would you like to share which word you saw?
Introvert.
Enthusiasm.
Please speak loud.
Gentleness.
Yes, yes. So this is one of virtue we learn here. It's like a turtle. Turtle has a virtue of introversion. So we expand and we contract. We spread our wings and we know when to step in. So now Ram and Sita is going to lead us to the light parade. So this is the memorable first light parade of Anubhuti Retreat Center, and we are really appreciating that you are today part of this parade. Thank you so much, and you can follow Ram and Sita, first our dignitaries, and then we have another program in the labyrinth.
चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। कथा शबरी की जैसे जुड़ गई मेरी कहानी से, न रोको आज धोने दो चरण आँखों के पानी से। बहुत खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के काम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। पाके क्या पाया है सृष्टि के कण कण से पूछो, तुमको खोने का दुख क्या है कौशल्या के मन से पूछो। द्वार मेरे ये अभागे आज इनके भाग जागे, बड़ी लंबी इंतजारी हुई रघुबर तुम्हारी तब आई है सवारी।
Was born in Janakpur in Nepal, so somehow again we feel so much connected here. Having said that, like I was introduced, I represent the Nepalese community out here. We celebrate Diwali as 5-day festival of our Tihar, and Lakshmi Puja is specifically what we call for Diwali. And as said, we worship Goddess Lakshmi, and everyone should like her. Goddess Lakshmi is the god of wealth. If you worship Goddess Lakshmi or celebrate Diwali, Tihar, you'll be blessed with a lot of fortune and wealth. That is what we believe. And similarly, we have a lot of our cultural and traditional things that we practice, and are very pristine because Nepal in itself is a landlocked country.
Tremendous asset to our community to have the Anubhuti Center here and bringing the light to Novato and to every person that comes here. Thank you so much for everything, and I've been a big supporter from the very beginning. I've been on the council even before this center was established, and it was an honor to be able to help make this happen. And just really thank you very much for inviting us and including us in your celebrations. And my heart is filled with all the love I can feel here. My mom is going to be 98 years old in January.
Hari Om, Jai Shri Ram, Sita Mata Ki Jai. We could say a lot of things. Diwali is a 5-day festival, as was mentioned earlier. Rama and Sita are commemorated, Lakshmi obviously, a lot of forms of Devi, and Lord Dhanvantri also, amongst many others, depending on what region you're from. I'm here representing North Bay Hindu Center. Actually, I'm not even a board member, but Jayashri Iyer is here as a board member of NBHC. So if she's here, if she could come up, that'd be great. I'm also here as a representative of the Marin Interfaith Council. And it was very nice hearing Sister Elizabeth earlier, who used to be on the board of Marin Interfaith. And the one thing we appreciate about this place is it brings people of many faiths and many backgrounds together. Even those of us who celebrate Diwali celebrate it very differently. I'm sure if you talk to the person next to you, they have a different way of celebrating depending on where they're from. And so in that interfaith tradition, I just wanted to say thank you all for being here. Thank you, Anubhuti Retreat Center, for hosting such a lovely and very, very unique celebration of Diwali. And we do hope to see this year after year.
I echo his sentiments. This is very beautifully done, and as he said, there's many ways to celebrate Diwali, but the return of Ram to Ayodhya was one of the most popular ways of celebrating, especially in the northern part of India. And light is a very important part of it. Light and and this is such a beautiful idea to do a little procession leading up to Ram and helping him find his way back to Ayodhya. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful celebration.
So before we go to the next step, because I don't think so you will get opportunity again to hear from our Ram and Sita. So what was your experience to the journey of when you got a proposal to be Ram and Sita?
Very blessed to be up here, and it's such a honor to play the role of Sita. I don't think words could fully describe. My heart is just so full, and I appreciate you all welcoming us and giving me all of the smiles and the laughs and supporting me while I was up here. It's just, I think that this is definitely going to leave an imprint in my heart for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.
When I got chosen to be Ram, I didn't think it was going to be anything like this, honestly. And I just want to thank all the sisters and Anubhuti for opening their hearts and their minds to picking me as playing Ram. It's been an honor, and what an amazing experience, and happy Diwali to everyone.
Let's turn our face towards Ram and Sita. And have your light as above, like you are touching the sky, and your star is shining in that sky, and you are like a star. That current of light is going inside your body, and that light through your body, passing your energy, the light will make me take a right decision till next Diwali and forever. Now bring your hands down near the fountains. Make yourself free.
चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। कथा शबरी की जैसे जुड़ गई मेरी कहानी से। न रोको आज धोने दो चरण आँखों के पानी से। बहुत खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के काम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। पाके क्या पाया है सृष्टि के कण कण से पूछो। तुमको खोने का दुख क्या है कौशल्या के मन से पूछो। द्वार मेरे ये अभागे आज इनके भाग जागे। बड़ी लंबी इंतजारी हुई रघुबर तुम्हारी तब आई है सवारी। संदेश से आज खुशियों के हमारे नाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। दर्शन पाके है अवतारी धन्य हुए हैं नैन पुजारी। जीवन नैया तुमने तारी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी। मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी। निर्धन का तुम धन हो राघव तुम ही रामायण हो राघव। सब दुख हरना अवध बिहारी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी। मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी। मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी। चरण की धूल ले लूं मैं मेरे भगवान आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए।
जगमग होई रोशनी हर पासे होई। हो दीवियां दी जगमग होई रोशनी हर पासे होई। मन उत्ते छाई खुशहाली। आई दिवाली ओ आई दिवाली। लोकी कहंदे ओ आई तन्हा नहीं